Hey guys, and welcome back to part 2, Drawing in Anime Studio Pro. As you can see here, I have kind of fixed the body to more of my liking. I haven't. I just redid this really quickly. I did the body, not the gears on top of him, and I'm just calling them gears, which is really his belt. So I should probably change that to his belt. Let's do that. Here was the old shape that I had that just wasn't working for me, and now here's a new shape. And as I looked at it again, I realized that from this photo that I have right here, he's significantly smaller. He's got a very small body type, much larger. I mean, much smaller than his head, which is large, and his arms are significantly larger. So his proportions are a little off, but that's okay, because I made a work around it. And let's see here. I didn't even check the line widths, but they're not bad. I would like these to be a little bit different. Let's see. And I would still like the belt over here to be a bit different. I don't know how that keeps getting thrown out of proportion. That should work for now. I'm relatively satisfied with it. I mean, I'm not 100% on it. But I don't want to spend too long on these. I want to get the drawings done, sent out to you guys so you can start doing it. So let's move on to his legs, because that's the next thing I want to do. So let's do this as his left leg. And let's put that, let's just put it over his body so it's easier for us. And let's see how I want to do this, because it's got two colors on it. So probably best way to do this is to just do this pink. And man, that line width is huge, and it's actually kind of good that I'm using a huge line width to show you that that it is okay to start off with a huge line width, and then shrink it down, or you could even start off with a line width that's smaller. And this line width is ginormous, and in my next videos I will not be using such a large line width in Anime Studio. Let's see here. Okay, so what Beast Boy has is it kind of cuts off about here. And then the rest of this, I'm going to create a new shape for it. And let's do that. Didn't I? Okay, hold on. Why didn't that work? There we go. And yeah, let's see how I want to do this. Do we want to leave that in? No, we do not. So let's hide that. And even this with the new shape, it kind of tweaked the line with a bit. So let's put it down. Now it looks like he's wearing a boot. Why does that look like? So I am using Anime Studio and 9.1, and there is a 9.2. I've upgraded to 9.0 on my laptop, and using my serial code, I have been able to get it to work for my desktop, which is okay. I don't mind because I have my laptop. Man, it looks like he's got a boot on or something. It doesn't look as well. I guess I could leave it. It might be the rounded caps. I'm not entirely sure why it does that, but that's okay. This is just for my own demonstration purposes that I'm doing this series. So that's fine with me. I'm going to copy and paste this to save time. And I'm going to tweak it a bunch, call it his right leg, which is really his left leg, my right. And the reason I'm doing that is for my own sanity. You feel free to switch it. You know, I'm not going to rig this character. Maybe one of these characters, if I really, really like him and I want to animate him or show him animated, you know, I probably should. I probably should rig them and show you them animated and that they can be animated. But I won't do it with Beast Boy just yet. I want to see how I can draw these in a quick amount of time. I want to get better at drawing, and then as that happens, I want to get better at drawing in Anime Studio. And then as that happens, we'll start to animate more, so we can actually, you know, do what we're supposed to be doing with these, making cartoons. So I'm not going to worry about these little tapering lines right now. And obviously that color is pink. Okay, I guess I am going to worry about these lines for right now, just because they're bothering me, I guess. So what I would love is if there's anybody watching this, I would love for some suggestions on characters. Man, I really shouldn't have used rounded edges, but that's okay. I would love some suggestions on characters you want to see me draw. I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna kind of run through the Teen Titans, only because I love their character design, and I would love a challenge. Like, don't get me wrong, you can totally send me like a good idea as a, I don't know, Bugs Bunny or something old that would require really thin line widths and a lot of precision. That would take a while, but I think the simpler the character, the easier it is to do this quickly, and the easier it is to demonstrate my points. So definitely send me some ideas. Start thinking, because that would be awesome. Let's see here. I want to. I'm gonna put his shoe on the same layer only because it's easier and time constraints and it's all purple. Why did I do that? And that line was crazy, but that's okay because all this is gonna get changed. Let's see. So I can start out with this shape that looks like this. Okay, a shape that honestly looks like this. It's a piece of crap. It's not even a shape. It shouldn't even be a shape. It is a shape, but it's... God, man. Right. Okay. Where are you going? Come on. Grab at that point. But with Anime Studio, I can just tweak it into what his shoe would look like, or does look like in this image over here. The problem with creating shapes on top of shapes is you get a little conflicting lines in Anime Studio, which it's not an error or glitch in Anime Studio. That's just kind of how it is. That's kind of why you're limited with your drawings. But it works. You just have to be really patient with it. Like, this line width is ginormous, isn't it? Is it? I guess it's not. I'm just zoomed in. But yeah. I'd like to... How's our timing? 7 minutes. We're doing good. We're good on time. But we're not good on details. There's a lot of details in this shoe that I guess I should be putting into this and more effort into it. Once I finish this, I'm going to be posting the drawing for anybody to download, and eventually I'll put it on a website if I ever have one, which I will. If I ever have one up anytime soon. And that way you can just access it via my website or via this YouTube video, but until then you can just access it wherever I post it on the YouTube video. Let me just do this real fast so I can not talk. Well, I should be talking. I guess I've noticed that it's hard to talk and draw in Anime Studio at the same time, but that's fine, right, guys? Sure. No, it's not. Shut up, Junior. Okay. And if something doesn't look right to you, I think this is the best part, because I don't know how long I want to spend on a particular drawing. It probably is going to depend on the drawing itself, and if I like it or not, if I want to do something with that character maybe, if I have a good idea. But my point is, feel free to switch it. If you don't like how I drew something, feel free to change it up. You know, if you want to just use my work as a basis for your work, go for it. The more you make in Anime Studio, the happier it makes me. Because I would love for the Anime Studio community to be much more alive than it is. You know, it is very alive. There are really good animators on there, but I would love for it to really hit its potential. So, this is okay for right now. I want to say that there could be a lot that I could have done to this shoe. I want to make this look better, but for right now, it'll probably get the job done, because I can just select all of the points somehow, if they want to be selected, and put it onto this leg. Oh, just kidding, I have to draw an entirely new shoe. Oh, let's see. Let me mess around with this real fast and see if I can do this. When it comes to animating, there are a bunch of features in Anime Studio that require point motion to set up, one being blend morphs. And what blend morphs are, it's a way to use actions in Anime Studio to morph the image, the original image, so in our case what that shoe looked like, and have it translate to another image of the same thing by moving the points. That doesn't make sense at all without a demonstration, I know, but essentially what it does, and if you're watching this you probably know what it does and I'm probably just talking, it animates it for you via a slider. So you set up 2 images and you slide the slider. I can even show you. Actually, no, I can't. But you slide the slider to the right or left depending on what blend morphs you're using, and based on that, it'll morph to that image. So I could literally have that's how you would originally do a head turn, or a body turn, or a foot turn, any kind of turns. It was really convenient for that. Right now, I use blend morphs for facial movements. So if I were to rig up his face, I would easily have his eyebrows, eyes, nose, and mouth all in the same blend morph, going from up to down to left to right, and that would look awesome because it would be really fluid in Anime Studio. And I'm trying to rush now because I didn't know if this is going to work or not. I gotta make this work, so let's see here. Man, that 15-minute cap is really rough. Only because, I mean, I don't know how much I can go over. Come on! 11 minutes, alright. Deep breath. And continue. And let's see. Let's see here. What can we do? What can we do for you? So, instead of that, it's going to be more like that. And then this is going to be more cooler, like that. And then this is going to be more... Oh crap, it took some of his points on his leg. The other thing is, if you ever need a quick character, I mean, feel free to download and use this. I would love if you use this. Honestly, like, you don't even have to give me credit for it. I would appreciate the credit for making it in Anime Studio, but I didn't draw the character. So, I mean, like, I didn't come up with this character, but for the Anime Studio version, if you want to give me credit, that'd be awesome. If not, then you suck, but that's okay. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you really do get something out of this, because I would really love to see some awesome stuff. And I actually need to flip dash. No, I didn't. Why did I do that? I'll just add points. It's easier. And okay. This is all gonna need a lot of tweaking, but it actually will work for us right now. I think it will. I think I'm gonna finish this. Needs to come up there. I knew that was looking weird. But that's the thing. I could infinitely tweak this, and I could be really, really anal about all of this to the bitter end until I'm so satisfied with it. It looks exactly like this image, you know. But that's never going to happen. So it looks okay for now. I'll take that for now. I did a lot. I want to fix that really fast because it looks stupid. Crap, that was the wrong tool. But there we go. We got the legs drawn, and I didn't expect this to be a 3-part series, but because of my limited time and my slow ability to draw and talk and come up with words and do all the above, we will do this in the next recording. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're learning, and I hope you stick around to see the next episode. So, adios!